the large wand on my whole head, mainly because I'm not going anywhere, obviously. If I were going to be going somewhere, depending on the time of day, I would use different wand sizes. So I would start with the smallest wand on the bottom, and I would do these like really tight. Then I do a medium sized wand on the middle, which is what I'm doing right now. These pieces. Then I wait and I do the top right before I need to go with the large one, so it's just fresh. And that even works as if I have to go somewhere really early in the morning. I can do my whole head except for the top part the night before and do it really tight, and then do fresh the top pieces that lay over in the morning, and it decreases my prep time in the morning if I have to be somewhere really early. I'm also going to use this blonde spray because, like everyone else, I am not where I can get to my hairdresser right now, so you can see that I've got major roots going on everywhere, dark roots, and then some gray as well, which really shows up in these lights. But the blonde spray will camouflage that. But the key is you just wrap. You have to be really careful because it's super hot. It comes with a glove that you can use, but I've done this long enough that I don't normally need the glove. I just kind of keep this last piece out, not too close to the wand because it gets really, really hot. It can burn you pretty bad. And then I just do like a 25-30 second count because I have really thick hair to let it stay on the wand. But I've had people ask me this for a while, so I just decided while I'm sitting here home, like, why not go ahead and just do a video for you guys. I must always curl away from my face, and I've gotten to where I can use both hands to do that. So the hand that holds the wand is the side that I'm doing, and then wrap with the other side normally. So again, I'm not doing these super tight right now, but I'm just kind of doing this just something to do because I'm on like day 30 being home, and I'm just in between coaching calls and decided to go ahead and do my hair, and then I'm gonna get in a workout, which I guess seems counterproductive probably to most, to like, why do my hair and then work out, but it's just timing in between calls where I had time to sit here and do this. Always start from the bottom. Then I start doing some of the back. I've also had people ask me what type of wand that I used. My daughter bought me this one. It's actually great. It's 5-in-1, and it's NUME. So this handle unlocks, and you just change the pieces out for whatever size you need, and keep going. So I used 3 of the 5 that it came with normally. The other 2 I don't really use that often. Doesn't do the curls that I like. where I'm uploading this. I might just send it directly to the people that have asked me about it, because obviously you guys are used to training stuff, not hair stuff from me. If not, who knows, maybe I'll put it on my YouTube, or I'll shorten it and kind of take pieces from each section and not the full video, because it's probably going to be, I mean, at least 25 minutes at a minimum till I'm completely done. To clip every time I needed a piece of hair. That's just a habit to like hold those pieces in my mouth, which to some might be, I don't know if you want to do that, but it's just easier than having a whole bunch of clips. Want a little bit tighter, I may just hold a little bit longer. You can also determine how thick a piece is, how thin a piece is you want to add to the mix. My face will be thinner. Sleep with a part on my head. That is normally, like if I do it at the night before, I'll sleep with this piece up, maybe a little bit more than that, and everything else curled really tight. And then I come in and do this part in the morning. Actually, it looks like I caught a curly piece in there. And like most of the ladies, if you have hair like me that grows really fast, I normally have to go to the salon every I should go every 6 weeks. Sometimes I extend that out. And obviously with what's going on right now, it's I was already due to be at the hair salon. I think I was at 8 weeks in between two of my trips, so I really have to kind of plan it out with all my travel. But I was only home for 2 days and there weren't any appointments available, so I had to go on that last trip, and then now I'm another 4 weeks out because of everything going on. So who knows what this is going to look like by the time this is all said and done, because like I said, it grows really fast, so my hair is going to be really long and have a lot of regrowth. Probably the most it's ever had. That have the blonde in it. So there's like blonde root touch up or blonde dry shampoo, which there's other colors as well. So if you guys have red hair or brown hair, or whatever, you can use those products to touch up, which is what you guys will see at the end. So it'll kind of blend out these spots. It's still a lot of hair. This is like as much as some people have. Anyways, I'm going to kind of just run through this. I've had comments in the past about mermaid hair extensions, whatever, but there's no extensions here. This is just my real hair. Just happen to be lucky to have a lot of it, and it grows really long and really thick. So it's not fake, I promise. No extensions. Tighter, they'll start to lay down and it'll kind of flatten out a little bit. And the set always goes a little bit fuller. When I first started, if you guys paid attention to that, that is because my hair's so thick, it actually dries that straight. Like I hadn't done anything to it to straighten it out. It's just I wash it and then I let it dry by itself, or like sometimes I even let it dry overnight. Just sleep with it wet and then get up and do this, or I'll flatten out a few pieces if it needs to just be smooth. But for the most part, it just dries flat. So like I said, I'm lucky. I don't take that for granted, but it's definitely, I'm really lucky in that area. And my daughter ended up getting the same, like her hair's probably thicker than mine, so she's really lucky as well. Now hers doesn't dry as straight, which is fine because she likes that beachy, she likes the way it dries. Sometimes she'll do flat hair. Every once in a while she'll curl. But yeah, she's got a lot of hair too, and thicker than mine. It's a family thing. My sister has really thick hair too, but hers is naturally curly. Yes, I knew it was going to take about 25 minutes. Do with this front piece that I'll show you in just a second for those that do have a lot of hair and you don't want it hanging in your face like that. So what you do, instead of curling it over here like I have on all the other pieces, and I'm curling these a little bit tighter to the top. I don't always do that. Sometimes I like it just to start down here. But here's the trick. If you want this one to kind of stay back and out of your face, you take this piece and you actually curl it straight down in front of your nose, which seems that it would be just the opposite. So I do it like this and go straight down right here in front of my nose. And then it'll stay over there to the side. Then when you lay it here, it just kind of stays. A little, that piece is growing out. Now I was going to show you what to do with this spray. Okay, so see how the roots are showing back here or at the top? Take this. First I'm going to spray it under here in that dark spot. See how it kind of blends it in. Except right there at the scalp. And then up here, again, I don't always do this. This is just colored dry shampoo. But right now, while I need to be in the salon and I can't be, this just helps kind of blend a little bit. See how it kind of blends that out? So rather than really putting that in and like rubbing it in, you just kind of spray it and move it so it's not as drastic. Like I can do the same thing under here. And see, it just kind of blends it in. That's it. That's for those that have been asking. That's kind of what I do when I want my hair done. So